Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models, and this is issue 98 of Building Marvel's Iron Man. We're continuing with the hips for the different positions, the C and D positions. But first, we're going to look at the history of Iron Man, the Iron Patriot. It's Captain America or Iron Man, isn't it? But yeah, quite cool. Right, so yes, this is what we got. The abdomen and hips for position C and D, and the assembly of position B. It shows you how to do position B. Again, I'm not going to be doing position B. Apart from anything else, I don't like it. But I'll show you all of those when we're finished. So we've got some different parts, hip positions for, I think, twisting one way or the other. I can't really tell from these pieces, but it certainly looks like this is the back going off one way and that's the back going off the other. So yeah, we'll figure that out when we get that built, which is basically just putting those together by the looks of it, not actually doing anything with the clips. I thought we'd be putting these into them, but that's obviously next time because we haven't got the buttons yet either. So very little to do today. All we're doing is putting a couple of bits together. And then it shows us how to boot position C. I don't like it. I just don't like it. I'm not entirely certain what position that is. That looks like a dance move rather than anything else. So yeah, I'm not too sure about that. But that's what we're doing. But first of all, we're going to look at Namor. Namor. Yeah, it's Aquaman, isn't it? Basically, but not Aquaman DC. And this is Marvel. I can't remember now. Yes, Aquaman must be DC. There we go. This is yeah, the aquatic version, the X-Men characters and stuff. So yeah, in the next issue, which I don't have yet, we're building the abdomen hips for position C and D, part 2, and then probably part 3. I don't know if the last issue is really a finish, or it's going to be the last bit of something. So yeah, let's get these put together and we'll see how they look. Okay, another issue where we've got basically mirror images of each other to do. This is the back for position D, apparently. So obviously go in there. I know it doesn't yet, but that's going to be where the button is to release it, which is there, which is what that T shape is there. So that is going to go together a bit like that, giving us room for the button there. This is the round bit here. Goes on there that way round. We're fixing that in place on there with 2 of these screws. There's only one type of screw to worry about in here. And that's going on there with the other 2. So let's get 4 out for each. Or just get a load out because I'm going to need quite a few. I'm going to be doing the same again on the other side, aren't I? So let's get that in there. Screws obviously lock over the top of the holes, lock over the top of the pegs, so you're pretty sure it's going to be lined up okay. You know, yeah, obviously the mechanics of the button we can't have yet. We can't assemble these pieces together until we've got that bit in there, and then we can put the clippy bit in the middle, and then we can attach the 2 sides together. So yeah, it all makes sense. It all just feels like it's been spread out over the last few. But then again, they're always spread out anyway, aren't they? Whole thing's been spread out over the last few, isn't it? There. No, I've not tightened that one up yet. Get the last one in and make sure it lines up before you tighten anything up. Going on there, like that. Slot in there, I'm not sure what that's for. Can't really figure that bit out, but I'm sure it will make sense down the line. So that is that. That's that half done. Put those 2 over there for now. So these are going to go together, obviously, like that. So we've got the front and back with him sort of twisting and leaning that way. This will be going inside there. Another screw to go through there to hold that in place. pegs and pins and things to line up everywhere through there. That's going to go like that. That's going to go like that. And that will be able to clip over legs. So I'm quite happy with that. It's quite nice. We'll do the same with the other one, obviously, as well. Go on there with these 2 screws. One there. Come on. There you go. That's that one. Obviously, need to get 2 more screws out in a moment to fit the other piece to the front piece. Get that out. There we go. So this, I assume, must be used with the straight part. Although these are like the lower hip part. So the abdomen part will go above this next. And it won't be the curly one, because that wouldn't work right. It wouldn't work right for both ways, and I'm pretty sure there's not another curly one going the other way. I think. I could easily be wrong. But yeah, we'll find out when next month's delivery turns up. What I will do, once I've got this together, have a quick look at the bits that are going to go next to this. And try and figure out a little bit ahead of time exactly how things are going to work. In fact, there might be another abdomen bit that's more bending forward. He's got to have the bending forward bit for the hero landing pose, I think. So yeah, let's slip that together with that just to keep it all together for now. That in there, that on the front. Yeah. Interesting. Sort of gaps and holes and things where other bits are going to have to go in the next delivery, I'm sure. So we've got a left and a right from that. Let's have a look. See what we've got here. So we've got the yeah, I keep getting confused as to which button releases which. That would be the button that releases down here, the bit that we haven't got on these ones yet. That's the twisty engagement button, which doesn't seem to work terribly well on this particular one. It seems to get locked in if you push it either too hard or in the wrong area, wrong direction. But that's that. Let me grab from him himself the middle bit. Click that. Can't remember which button to push again. It's not the button that you think it is. It's always the button a little bit higher than that. So here we have. I can put that bit back together. Right, so we've got 2 abdomens, one complete hip, and 2 other hips. So yeah, these flappy bits are molded into here, but there's going to have to be something on the side to cover this bit, which is going to be basically the same as that bit and that. So there's going to be that to go in there. And then, is that going to fit? Oh, wait, there's nothing. The tops of these have obviously got the lumpy bit to go into the body. This hasn't got anything like that yet. But that's going to connect to the legs. But there's nothing on there that will connect to anything else up here yet. So that's obviously another issue to come. Yeah, so neither of these are going to attach to that. So there must be another mini abdomen section somehow connects to that. I don't know how, unless I've got this bit completely wrong. But that lines up so well that it can't be, can it? Don't know. Really don't know. That might be that this bit is for both of these. And these 2 have another one that connects up. But these will connect onto the body, the legs rather, down here. And something at the body at the top. We'll find out next time. But for now, I'll put this one back because that's the one that I like. Straight body is just better for me than that one. I don't like that one. I understand the need for different poses, but I don't like that particular pose. The twisty pose doesn't do it for me. So I'll get him reassembled and I shall show you next time. Well, not next time, but at some point in the future, you can see the finished thing because he's basically finished with these two poses, but not with those ones yet. So yeah, stick around for the next time and I'll show you a bit more. But for now, that's it. Stay safe. See you soon. Bye bye for now.